The Memphis players making are already fired up to get this game started. Welcome, everyone. Let's get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Portland Trail Blazers going up against the Memphis Grizzlies here in FedEx Forum. With Greg Anthony and Brent Barry, this is Kevin Harlan. We'll be hearing from David Aldridge on the sideline. DA, it's all yours.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, we all know Ja Morant's a high flyer. He says, my dad was pretty athletic when he played, so I can say some of it comes from him. Jumping on tires and the other drills, they just allowed my legs to get stronger. It's enabled me to get off the floor quicker, be more explosive, and it shows when I'm out there on the court. Kevin, it certainly does.
He is a high flyer indeed. David, thank you. Let's take a look at our starters for Portland. Their forwards, it's Hart and Grant. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. And it's Nurkic in at the 5 down low. And for the Grizzlies, the wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Then there's Ja Morant. And then there's Steven Adams. And it's Aldama in the power forward. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
In terms of entertainment factor, can any current player top Ja Morant? I mean, we've seen Ja with some vicious in-game throwdown.
And he makes the first. Hey, Greg, talking about the great Ja Morant, this guy is just flat out fun to watch.
Well, Ja's been known to go off for 50 on any given night, but he also looks for others, dropping some nasty dimes. Morant has an insane combination of athleticism and skill. This guy can do anything.
Just solid, really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Lillard from outside. Good for the basket. Starting off 1 for 1 with that shot.
And with some of the deepest range in the league, Lillard has a ton of room behind the arc.
And finished off by Morant.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Grant, that's good.
Grant can move out there as a big. Firm screen and great cut.
Morant right side. Six to shoot. Here's Aldama. Kick out to Adams. Here's Morant. Grant trying to break free. Morant with the bucket. Morant's got 6.
And it just seems like Morant is always ready to outwork the defense. A big effort pays off for him there inside.
And you love seeing that great mobile one drive a second time.
And you gotta love the aggression that he had in a close game like this one.
Gets the 14-footer to fall. Morant's got his 3rd basket of the night.
How about the handles from the young fellow? Give Morant credit for taking the initiative and capitalizing.
Simons kicks to Grant. Terrific assist, a nice finish. Solid play all around.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
The coach over there just asking for one simple thing, and that's some effort. Got burned on that one.
And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
And you look at the young talent the Blazers have, a nice young core group that can grow. Simons, the big name from that crew.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And he buried a bunch of shots from the stripe in that last game.
That's good from Morant. And Simons and Little Greg, a pair of names Portland fans are definitely excited about.
And they've shown that they can be valuable players. Portland got a lot younger with the trades they made last year. Now they have to have that youth develop.
That's also good. So he hits both free throws.
Boy, Morant's brought a lot of excitement. He almost always makes the night's highlight reel. He is what I'd call an elite showman.
And it's Lillard missing.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
Teardrop shot, and it's Morant missing. Portland's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Brooks against Simon. Nice move. The shot, no good. And Memphis the other way now. They're coming off that win against the Nets.
Yeah, I think they prepared to face more defensive pressure, and that one didn't happen, and boy, they just rolled.
It took just a little bit of time, but once they figured out the D on that night, man, their offense was rolling.
Here's Simons. Grizzlies making the shot. From 18 feet away, and he wills that one in, sinking right through off the back iron.
And even though Dame is a high usage guy, he does have that efficiency right there, taking what the D gave him.
Memphis moving it around. Morant passes to Aldama. The pass to Bain. Shoots over Simons. Bain, no good.
The D giving him that shot, and that's probably not a good idea, but I guess they knew what they were doing that time.
Grant with a screen on Morant. Three-pointer, Lillard knocks down the 3-ball. Lillard's got 8. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 7 from the field, shooting over 50%. Morant passes to Aldama. Back to Morant. To the paint. Aldama gets the bucket. Aldama's got his second bucket of the night.
Yeah, another nice bucket down low. They've really been able to work the ball into the post effectively here so far.
Now here's Simon. Still getting warmed up offensively. No scoring yet from him. Bain against Hart. Baseline jumper. Gets it to fall. The bucket from Bain.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
Out to the right wing. Grant, right side. Lillard outside. 6 on the shot clock. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And you look at the loyalty Lillard has shown. Stuck with the Blazers through thick and thin. It's why he is beloved in Portland.
And at some point, Greg, you wonder if Lillard is the greatest Blazer of all time.
Listen, he is in the conversation. You'd have to include Walton and Drexler up there. But Lillard's resume in Portland has a strong argument.
And that one misses.
There's so many qualities of elite guard that Damian Lillard possesses on the floor, in the locker room. He really, truly sets the standard.
And that trip coming up empty, missing both.
And the 0 Damian Lillard wears on his jersey is more than just a number to him.
Yeah, Greg, we know that represents the letter O, as Dame grew up in Oakland, went to college in Ogden, and became an NBA star in Oregon. Oh my, that's a lot of O's.
Now here's Simons. Following the miss by Ja Morant. Passes it to Lillard. Shoots the 3. Good on the 3-point shot. Lillard's got 11 points.
Yeah, you got to have your heads up on defense. Lillard's going to fire that as soon as he catches it.
Morant looking around. Nurkic with the block, and they're able to recover. Second shot opportunity. That one a little long. Portland trailing here. Lillard outside. Pass to Simons. Back to Lillard. Lets it go from deep. And Bain pulls it down. Grizzlies have gone 6 of 12 from the field here in the first quarter. Morant outside. Driving inside. And there's the big-time jam as he slams it right over Nurkic.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. No good from Grant. And Morant's got the ball here for the Memphis Grizzlies. 3-point lead. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Portland.
And even though they're one of the top teams, they drop the season series to this squad. So sometimes matchups play a role. And this sort of awesome dunk is one of the reasons this team is in charge of this game.
Well, there's a swagger out there. You can see it on the court.
Lillard seeking out his teammates, just trying to get it to the right guy. He was uncovered.
Outside, Bain. Pass to Aldama. Tries a three. Lillard with the rebound. Trailblazers trail by 3. Grant, right side. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
Yeah, when Nurkic goes across the lane, they're hard to get him out of the way, and he collects the offensive rebound.
And the Grizzlies call their first time out of the game. A different look now for Portland. In for Anthony Simons. And it's Johnson in for Lillard. Here's Jones. 8 points his last outing. And the pass to Tillman. Back to Jones. Over Johnson. Here's Tillman. And easy 2 points on the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 3.
Well, you have to like their work on the boards, Kevin, particularly here to start the game.
Jones against Johnson. Takes it inside, and he banks in the layup.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Here's Tillman. Memphis moving that ball around. Jones against Johnson. Jones, no luck. So for the Trailblazers, their last game, a win against the Nuggets.
Yeah, I felt like they attacked, but with a purpose. They knew what they wanted to accomplish coming in.
Yeah, in talking with the coaching staff, they said in that game, they did a great job of not settling. Keep working the ball around, finding the best look. Let's see if they can keep that up.
So for the Trailblazers, Watford's checked in, and Winslow subbed in for Hart. Tillman passes to Jones. Here's Conchar. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. And it's out of bounds. The Grizzlies able to retain possession here. At this break in the action, we can show you the teams that had the most rebounds last season. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
They had such a strong presence in the paint. Just a physical team. They dominated the interior in terms of rebounding.
Just 5 on the clock. On the basket by Jones.
And they've repeatedly probed inside in the first half, guys, and it's paid off. And you know, for proof of what Morant's done for the Memphis franchise, look at the offensive numbers. Grizzlies have made huge steps forward every year.
And that one drops. Nurkic has got his second basket.
Well, weighing around 290 pounds, not sure contact is really going to affect Nurkic.
Here's Brooks. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers. Greg, the improvement since Morant arrived has been very steady.
And the Grizzlies went from the 20th rated offense in his rookie season to number 16 in his second year, and then all the way up to number 5 last season. Ja has turned him into a powerhouse. They hold the early advantage on the glass.
Passes to Tillman. Takes it from 10. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Now, here's Sharp. Defended by Jones. Winslow wide open. He fires. No luck that time in the shot that would have put them on top. And so Brooks will bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. There's 1:34 left in the first quarter. Pass to Tillman. The shot misses. Great D that time from Nurkic. Here's Sharp. And he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a three-point play chance here for him.
They're getting on a roll inside. Their last 3 field goals have come from the paint.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for Portland.
Well, they haven't wasted any time getting into a groove from deep, putting up and hitting a healthy amount of three-pointers thus far.
Love the passing that they displayed at the start of the game. Great ball movement that's opening up some chances without really getting deep into the execution.
The free throw drops for Sharp. And for so long, the Blazers have had great guard play.
Yeah, Lillard and McCollum with a great tandem back there, but defensively there were some gaps, and now it's Lillard and Simons, so they've gotten even a little bit smaller. This has been a strength of the Blazers for a decade now, and it just comes at you in a little bit different package.
Now here's Sharp, a guy who hasn't played a lot of ball. Sharp, though, has all the all-star tools they think available to him.
An exceptional shot maker from outside, and he's got great vertical bounce, almost a 7-foot wingspan, and he is relentless in his attack.
The first one falls. Well, Greg, with this Memphis Grizzlies team, you like how young and how hungry they are. It's very appealing.
And these players have bought into the system. This is a selfless group that knows each other's strengths, and it's why they've seen so much success here of late.
Clark, he's checked in for Tillman. He hits both from the stripe. 56 seconds left in the first. Here's Conchar. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. Pass to Clark. Clock at 6. The dish to Jones. Picked by Clark to end the drought. That one no good. Now the Trailblazers take it the other way.
Maybe a time to rest him right now. Just give him a bit of a breather. Try to help him get back on track.
And there's the call on Jones. So that will be his second foul of the game. We're in the bonus, and we'll go to the line to shoot 2. Portland shooting their 6th and 7th free throws in the game.
And if we want to take a look back, they converted about 76% from the line.
The free throw drops for Sharp. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 21 seconds left here in the opening quarter. Jones looking for an opening. There's the pass to Clark. Outside, Jones. It's stolen. And so it's Damian Lillard making things happen for Portland. He delivered 9 points from three-point range that quarter. Terrific work from distance. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from Portland, guys, what jumps out to you stat-wise?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
You know, so much unselfish play out there. The coaching staff has to be thrilled with that.
In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. Then it's Brandon Clark. And it's Conchar into the 3. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Kicks it out to Grant. Misses the 3.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay.
Here's Morant. At basket number 6 to his stat sheet. He's now 6 for 10.
And relentless in his attack, Morant is wearing down the defense, putting up some huge numbers here tonight.
Now, here's Sharp. Tries it from 19. Ja Morant grabs the rebound. Pass to Bain. Memphis moving it around. Five on the clock. This one for 3. It's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And even with good coverage defensively that time, he has confidence to drill the 3.
Lillard against Bain. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Josh Hart won't always have his shot falling, but the hustle is there. And a great energy guy with major impact on the floor.
That free throw, no good. And for Josh Hart, he's a fan favorite because of his hustle.
And that can go a long way in the NBA. Hart looks like a typical 3-and-D player, but he also has that intangible of igniting a team.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Adams checked in. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Eubanks, he's checked in for Yusuf Nurkic. And it's Simons in for Sharp. The Grizzlies trail by 5. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
And it's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
Yeah, quick thinking pays off big. What a block.
Morant here in the second with about a minute and a half gone by. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons. Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thanks very much. Now, the Blazers missed the playoffs last season for the first time in almost a decade. Coach Billups says, it's been a lot here so far, but I just know that I'm built for this. This is what I do, and it gives me the opportunity to stand up as a man to show that I can lead. I'm ready for it. Kevin?
I think he is, and he's embracing the challenge, which is fun to watch. David, thanks.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Here's Morant. He watches it go through the hoop for his 8th make. Now 8 for 14.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 15.
And let's see, guys, if that triggers another little explosion from him after hitting 3 triples in that first quarter.
Lillard against Morant. From the stripe. To the wing on the left. Here's Conchar. And a miss there on the triple. Trailblazers leading by 4. Grant dishes to Lillard. Screened by Grant. Fires from deep. And there's Lillard on the assist by Grant. Lillard's got a couple of 3-pointers in the second for Portland. Morant against Lillard. Adams with the screen on Lillard. Morant with a wide open look. And they wasted no time getting those 3 points back.
Not just the accuracy in the quarter, it's his movement and the energy that's getting him on this nice roll.
Here's Eubanks. Adams defending. Morant against Lillard. Morant with some nice D. And just over 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Drives to the hoop. Got a hand on it. Now Simons. 29 points for him last game against Denver.
More good work on the glass there. When it's all said and done, I think rebounding might tell the story in this game.
Now here's Morant. Clark a screen on Lillard. Morant passes to Clark. Oh, that's blocked. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. And the Grizzlies with some changes. Aldama's checked in. And it's Dylan Brooks in for Conchar. Payne for 3. Eubanks grabs the miss. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for Portland. 4-point game. Pass to Simons. And again, it's the Trailblazers missing. Brooks the pass to Morant. And in the last decade, defenses switching on screens has increased dramatically. Is this the new normal, you think?
Kevin, I think so. I think teams that switch well tend to defend well, because switching can create mismatches, but it's harder to punish those now with all the help defense.
And Portland has possession following the score by Memphis.
Hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. The shot goes down and it gets this game back to even. Morant's got 27.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, and the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him and giving him opportunities to stay with that confident play.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
Let's take a look at the numbers for Desmond Bain.
A very nice season for him last year. And he was top 10 in free throw percentage. Did not waste opportunities to convert at the line.
And back to what you said, he was runner-up in the three-point accuracy category last season because no one could get him out of his rhythm. He was just unstoppable. Inside. Lillard against Morant. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. Memphis has gone 1 of 4 from three-point range in the second. Not a whole lot dropping out there for them. Hart against Brooks. The pass to Adams. Shoots over Simons. And Adams with the basket on the assist by Brooks. And the Grizzlies lead by 2. GA, something that's kept Portland from getting over the hump is their defense.
Kevin, their defensive rating hasn't been pretty for several years. It's a point of emphasis for the Blazers going forward. Shore up the D and try and take that next step.
And that one's good. Morant.
Oh, great ball movement there.
Trailblazers trail by 4. Simons kicks to Hart. Lillard outside. To the left side wing. Simons surveying the D. Again, the miss by the Trailblazers.
I've not seen him shoot this poorly, guys, in a game this season.
And finished off by Morant.
And just so dynamic at that lead guard position. Morant there just stuffs it.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
Now a timeout called by Portland. And Portland making a change here. Little's checked in. And let's go to the 2K leaderboard to see the teams that blocked the most shots in the NBA last year. Number 1, the Grizzlies.
And that defensive reputation has value in and of itself. I mean, by the end of the season, teams were afraid to take the ball inside.
To stop the run. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Aldama's got rebound number 7 for him tonight. Morant passes to Brooks. Rebounded by Hart.
I guess even he has to miss one of those once in a while.
Passes it to Grant. But Trey. That one's not going to go. And Memphis the other way now.
If he's going to keep shooting, they've got to run some plays for him. Screens, pick and rolls, anything they can do to get him started.
Morant against Simons. Shot clock at 5. And it's Morant missing. And here's Grant. He'll bring it up for the Portland Trailblazers. They trail by 6. Pass to Simons. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Simons has got his first points in this one.
Well, he's 1 for 5 in the quarter, and his body language is saying a lot about where his confidence is. Rattled just a little bit. Maybe the next open look will start him up.
Now here's Morant. 38 points for him last game against Brooklyn.
Yeah, but there's always this point you got to look at where did he also impact the game. It was on the rebounding end of the floor. A tremendous performance there.
And here is Simons. Following John Morant's 3. Simons. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Pass to Morant. Here's Aldama. He's covered by Grant. Aldama passes to Morant. Shoots over Simons. And it's Morant missing. Trailblazers trail by 7. Now the pass to Simons. Passes it to Hart. 3-pointer. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got 6 rebounds in the game. Count that bucket. Baines got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
During Desmond Baines' first season, Greg, he shot over 43% from three-point territory.
And that was top 10 all time for a rookie. And Baines' three-point numbers went up in his second season. From the start of his career, Desmond's been a premier shooter.
And Morant gets it to go. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
And they're really in a good position here, thanks in part to the way he's been able to score the basketball.
Little kicks to Simons. Shot to stop the run. Jump shot is good that time. Simons has got 4 points now in the quarter.
That's exactly how you utilize the pick and roll. Simons looking really comfortable in the set there.
Bain passes to Brooks. Here's Aldama. Adams outside. Dishes it to Morant. Launches it. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Seemed to be laying in the weeds there in the first quarter, but now we're seeing him come out, put all the cards on the table, and ramp it up.
Here's Eubanks. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Hart, wide open. He fires. Tried to answer back, but that 3 is off the mark.
Yeah, and they've shown effort and aggression in the paint, really right from the tip. Their rebounding edge right now, massive. Yeah, that's 2 straight 3-pointers they've allowed.
1:30 left in the first half of basketball. Simons, the pass to Eubanks. Let's now pause and take a look at the scoring breakdown between the front and back court of tonight's contests for the Grizzlies.
And it's really been a big night for that backcourt. They've given their guards as much freedom as they want, and over again, those guys have come through.
No good on the free throw for the Trailblazers. Nurkic checked in for Grant. Sharp comes in for Josh Hart. And it's Johnson in for Anthony Simons. He doesn't get the second one.
That's a strange trip because typically he's pretty much money from there.
Jones, no luck. Trailblazers trail by 15. Driving the lane. Sharp, that's good. Sharp's got 9.
And that's a great piece of work to get to the hoop there. Just tore the D to shreds.
Here's Brooks. Rebound by Nurkic. Nurkic has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. Now, here's Sharp. He's guarded closely, and the layup is good. 11 points in the game. Brooks right side. Over Little. And that's out of bounds. Memphis will retain possession. Brandon Clark, he's checked in for Dylan Brooks. And a switch here also for Portland. Watford's checked in. Memphis moving that ball around. Shot clock at 6. Here's Conchar. Launches a 3. The Trailblazers pull it in. Johnson surveying the floor. Down low. Pass to Sharp. Lets the 3 fly. Here's Nurkic. And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies. Their lead at 11 points to end the quarter. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. And don't go away. We'll be right back.
Hey, folks, happy you joined us. The action tonight, a bit wild and a big deficit now for the Portland Trailblazers.
They got hammered. I mean hammered on the board. That tells a lot about this game. The heart has not been there. The sacrifice hasn't been there. I mean, they just don't want it.
All right, and now let's talk about that point guard duel we've seen so far in the first half.
Uh-oh, there's a duel at the point guard position, really testing each other's ability to run things. Cerebral battle.
You see, in basketball, Ernie, point guard is like chess. The center play, well, it's a little simpler, like checkers.
That is more than enough of us. Let's send you back to the game. Kevin Harlan and crew with the second half.
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly here in the second. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
And the way he goes at defenders, he is bound to get to the line just like he did there in that first half.
Yeah, almost inviting contact, that attack mentality on full display.
On the court right now for the Trailblazers. At lead guard, it's Lillard with Simons by his side. Nurkic the pivot with Grant at the other post spot. And it's Hart in at the 3 spot. And stolen by Lillard. 3-on-3. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut to just 9 points on the basket from Hart.
And that's how you do it. Impressive play, explosive finish.
Yeah, sweet finishes like that, you see everybody get up. Look at the guys on the bench. They're fired up.
Lillard against Morant. Portland grabs the miss. Simons with the ball. To the left wing. Pass to Hart. Feeds it to Grant. And the dunk by Grant.
Simons playing unselfish. That's going to help this team get in a great rhythm.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Outside. Over Lillard. And it's Morant missing. For Portland, they've gone 2 of 3 from the field to start the second half. First minute and a half of basketball here in the third quarter. Here's Lillard, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
That's the 10th straight point they've given up in the paint.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. Nothing yet for them in the third quarter. And there's the pass to Aldama. Back to Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And that kind of sums up how this game is going.
Attack-minded all the way.
Yeah, great read. Calls his own number and then sends it home.
Here's Simons. And that one hits back iron.
Hate to say it, but if they're still trailing at the final buzzer, a lot of this is going to be felt by him. His shooting tonight has just been atrocious.
Now, here's Bain. Wants to get it to Morant and does.
And that's big-time stuff there. Morant looking unafraid to go get those lobs and finish them.
Lillard scanning the floor. And it's off from three-point range. Memphis leading by 9. And here's Morant. 43 points in the game. Passes it to Aldama. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 5 assists in the game. Time called here. The Blazers decide to talk it over.
And a moment here to check out some numbers for Nurkic. He's coming off an excellent season. He needs a good backup big to spell the starters, and that's what he brings to the table.
The role consists of rebounding, setting screens, protecting the rim. Anything else he gives you is found change in the couch.
Third quarter here, and 3 minutes have come off the clock. Now, here's Simons. That's a 2 from Lillard, and the jumper is good. Lillard's got 22 points.
And this team relies on that kind of production coming at the hands of Damian Lillard.
Greg, when you watch Anthony Simons play, you can see the burst he has on the ball.
And that goes for him attacking the rim and rising up for a shot. Impossible to stay in front of him with that quick first step. And with his skill and athleticism, boy, the sky's the limit.
Lillard from outside. It's hauled in by Adams.
And physically, there's no doubt they've been the stronger team. A +10 rebound advantage tells you all you need to know.
Boy, you have to be impressed with the offensive production. They have got it firing on all cylinders.
I mean, this team is just dangerous. Right now, every shot that they're putting up feels like it's going in.
Grant shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And in his 7th season in the league, Jeremy Grant took a huge step forward. The scoring output went way up.
Yeah, and there's some recognition around that. He got some first place votes for most improved player, and that's pretty impressive for a guy in the middle of his career. So the work ethic paying off, and he's desiring to get better.
The first free throw is good. You know, Greg Anthony, people talk about Jeremy Grant as a scorer, but what about his passing?
Significantly better moving the ball along. He's leaving no stone unturned as he looks to maximize his abilities.
And it's great to see Grant take on a bigger role over time. Now a real focal point of this offense.
And a wide open look for Bain. Hits it from three-point range. Bain's got 7 points in the game.
Assists like that have typified their effort today. Terrific ball movement.
And it's Lillard missing.
And so much for repeating the three-point barrage he put on in the first half. Nothing here in the second.
Here's Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And everything is dropping for them. Terrific second half run.
Well, with the confidence growing, that's one thing, but they seem to be getting more intense, and that's helping the quality of their play here.
And Lillard throws it down.
And Lillard, you don't see it much, but man, when he gets up, that's an exciting play.
Morant outside. And they double up Morant. Outside, Bain. Memphis moving that ball around. 6 to shoot. Here's Aldama. Good, and a nice assist from Morant. He's got 11.
What a performance on the offensive end. He's making the defenders pay right now for all of the mistakes they're making.
Grant with a screen on Morant. And Lillard kicks to Grant. And they come right back with their own three-pointer. Grant's got 7 points for the quarter. And Morant's got the ball here for Memphis. 17 points was their biggest margin. And the Grizzlies tack on 2 more.
With the finish line in sight, this guy is determined to be the one to put the game away.
Simons against Bain. The shot from 20 feet away. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 14 points again thanks to the basket from Simons. Memphis has gone 2 of 2 from long range in the third quarter so far. Here's Morant. Non-stop scoring machine here. And finished off by Morant.
Making the most of the screen. That's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside.
A nice shot by Simons.
Well, the defense very attentive to him in the first quarter, but he's finally gotten loose in the second and making them pay.
Morant drives in.
How about the authority from Morant? The way he was running, you knew he was aiming to shatter the rim.
Pass to Lillard. Takes the three. Nurkic kicks to Simons. Pass to Lillard. Now here's Grant. He wants to get it to Nurkic and does. Aldama with the rebound.
I don't think the defense does enough out there to bother him. I think that one's all on him. Just a flat-out miss.
Adams taking his time here. The pass to Brooks. And Grant sends it back.
Grant's got some verts. I mean, it's all out there, especially effective on getting to the shooters and making an impact.
And the replay demonstrating once again how aggressive that defense was.
And guys, that is lockdown defense at its finest. Going right at the shot and then able to knock it away.
Timeout called, the Grizzlies. So Memphis ends up going with the new group. The Trailblazers also changing it up. Watford's checked in, and Winslow subbed in for Josh Hart. Just 4 to shoot. Memphis needs to get off a shot here. Jones for 3, and they force the shot clock violation. Great D. And we've got a moment now to look at the highest scoring teams in the NBA from last season. Second, the Grizzlies.
I just loved how this team attacked their opponents. You could see their confidence grow as the year went on, and the points really started to pile up.
Lillard against Jones. Now, here's Lillard. He's covered closely. Banked in off the glass. Lillard's got 8 points here in this quarter. And the Grizzlies leading by 13. Here's Conchar. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Now Winslow. Still looking for his first bucket in this one. Screen by Grant. Lillard from outside. Headshot off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Lillard against Jones. Clark a screen on Lillard. Jones from outside. Sinks the triple. Jones has got his 2nd bucket of the night.
How can you forget about him? I mean, he's not going to miss that open of a look.
Sharp the pass to Grant. Here's Watford. And the rebound paying off as they pick up 2 on the 2nd chance bucket right there.
And that's a lesson for the D. Fight harder on the glass.
Yeah, you just can't afford to give up 2nd chance opportunities again and again.
Now here's Jones. 5 points in the game. There's the screen. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Jeremy Grant picks one up. And for coaches' challenges, the refs review their own calls. It's a little like grading your own test. Maybe, Greg, give that job to the review center.
You definitely risk a confirmation bias, and everyone wants to be right. It does seem like some calls stand that probably could be reversed.
First one falls for Little. He's checked in for the Trailblazers. Johnson comes in for Damian Lillard. And so Jones nails both of them. Trailblazers trail by 16. And here's Sharp. 11 points in the game. Watford passes to Johnson. To the middle. There's Winslow. Can't hit that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Jones with it. 7 points in the game. Clark sets a screen for Jones. And Clark slams it in.
Quick off the floor and powerful. Clark loves to attack that rim.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Here's Watford. Winslow. Sweet little floater.
He knew what he wanted to do all along. The teardrop.
And the Grizzlies leading by 16. 1:57 left to play in the third. Passes to Clark. 6 on the shot clock. No good. And it's Portland the other way. Now, here's Sharp. 1:29 left in the third. Trailblazers moving the ball around. The shot by Watford, no good. And so it's Jones. He'll bring it up for the Grizzlies. 16-point lead. Oh, he's going up for the alley-oop here. And here they come. Uses the glass to finish the layup. And the Grizzlies lead by 18.
Well, those interior passes can be dangerous sometimes, but if the timing is good and you execute it there, you can get easy hoops.
Now, here's Johnson. Watford passes to Little. And here's Sharp. Here's Winslow. 5 to shoot. From deep. Conchar pulls it in. Memphis leading by 18. He dishes it to Jones. It's stolen by Johnson. 2 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. Winslow, the pass to Sharp. And the foul called on Brandon Clark. That's his first foul. Johnson finds Winslow. Clock at 6. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. From deep. Doesn't go for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. Back right after this. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. We've got Tyus Jones, and it's Conchar in a 2-guard. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Pass to Tillman. Nurkic with the steal. Lillard with it. Jones covering. And Lillard throws it down.
Excellent on both ends of that play.
Yeah, the steal was sharp, but the slam topped it off.
And we say it time and time again, so I'll repeat it. Have to be careful with the ball, or this is what happens.
Here's Jones after the Trailblazers pick up 2. Shot clock at 6 to the inside. And he takes the fantastic lead pass up strong for the slam.
What elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Grant sets a screen for Lillard.
And Lillard can get tricky with that shot. He draws the foul but still manages to squeeze that one off.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Grizzlies.
They're doing damage from the mid-range. Not sure if that was the game plan or if they're just taking what the defense gives them. But thus far, it's paying off.
You want to talk about ball distribution. They've been dominating that aspect of the game. I think there's a bunch of bankers out there. They're dropping dime after dime.
And the Grizzlies making a change here. Morant's checked in. Simons, he's checked in for Portland. The free throw is good from Lillard.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Morant against Lillard. Now here's Morant.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
Nice angle on that replay with the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Trailblazers trail by 18. Grant sets a screen for Lillard. They get it back. Nurkic. The 3. And Damian Lillard with the bucket on the assist by Nurkic. Lillard's got 33 points. Memphis has gotten the three-point shot off 16 times tonight. 7 times they've hit it, 9 times they've missed. Morant against Lillard. With some arc. The rebound by Grant. Grant's got his 5th rebound right now in the game. Simons kicks to Lillard. The three-pointer, no good.
It's been a struggle all night long from deep, but doesn't seem like he's lost his confidence. He's still letting them rip.
Here's Morant. Here's Aldama. And at last, they get one to fall.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
Simons with the screen on Morant. Back to Simons. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists now tonight.
Yeah, Simons has great confidence in shooting that 3 ball, and that consistency will help this squad.
Now here's Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. Jeremy Grant picks one up.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
That's good from Morant. Some changes for Memphis. Adams, he's checked in for Tillman. And it's Bain in for Conchar. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Trailblazers trail by 15. 3rd minute of action now. Simons, the pass to Lillard. Simons with the screen for Lillard. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
Now, it feels like the other 4 guys have disappeared at this point. He wants to be the one to get them back.
Here's Morant. Again, what an avalanche.
And he's been dominant here thus far.
Shouldering the offense, GA, really taking it to the opposition. Here's Simons. Another shot. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
In the paint, Simons really has to go up against it. Credit to him for sticking with that play and seeing some daylight in there.
And the first one drops.
After what we saw from Simons last year and the way he broke out offensively, just becoming one of those guys that plays with force when he has the ball.
And Simons drops them both. And the Grizzlies leading by 12. Bain passes to Brooks. Adams with it. Morant outside. And it's Brooks in the corner. 6 on the shot clock.
And the toughness of Brooks on display, not fearing contact when he's looking to score inside.
And he can't get the first one.
And there's a flexibility to Brooks's game. He can play a specific role for you, or he can be a high usage guy. Really depends on what a team needs from night to night.
And he sinks the second. And Simons has got the ball here for the Trailblazers. Lillard outside. Driving in. And he could not get that one to go. Out of contact, and he'll go to the line for two.
And sometimes a trade is exactly what a player needs. And that was the case with Jusuf Nurkic.
Yeah, back in 2017, you remember, it was Jokic, Nurkic, back and forth. They were getting limited playing time. And then finally, there was a trade that allowed Nurkic to get from Denver to Portland. And he's kind of doubled up everything in terms of its production since then.
And the first one at the line is good. Greg, you take a look at Nurkic. He is at his best going against big-name centers.
Nurkic is the kind of player who rises to a challenge, can be a bit inconsistent in what he gives you, but he loves the challenge of going up against the best.
Yeah, Nurkic is focused on trying to make the job of his teammates easier. He works so hard on the glass and setting screens. Tons of dirty work that Nurkic finds himself involved in.
Morant, and then Morant slams it in.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark.
Lillard just plays with a flat-out edge. Dangerous as a player who knows how to draw contact inside.
Free throw good from Lillard.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
The free throw is good from Lillard.
And he hasn't had his usual rhythm thus far from the line. I think he's getting back into it with those two.
Morant against Lillard. Morant right side. Adams' shot is good.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Simons finds Lillard. High post, Nurkic. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Lillard's got his 5th assist in this one. Memphis leading by 12. Morant outside. Here's Aldama. Good for another basket. He's put up 10 shots and made 7 of them.
Are we sure that's the same player, guys? He looks completely different. What confidence he's playing with, and look how engaged he is on both ends.
Now, here's Lillard from downtown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Baines got 4 rebounds in this game. Adams outside. Back to Morant from past the arc. And, yep, another basket.
Make that 61 points.
Yep, everything is going his way right now. Simons kicks to Nurkic. Pass to Simons. Nurkic a screen on Morant. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Down to 5 on the shot clock. And Simons wide open. He'll fire. Buries it from 3-point range. Simons has got 8 points in the quarter.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from 3-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Now here's Bain. The pass to Aldama. He tries for 3. The rebound by Simons. Simons has got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. Pass to Nurkic. And he gets the whistle for the 3-second call.
And that is just a deflating error on his part.
Yeah, he knows he shouldn't have made it, and that's just really overall a frustrating sequence that hopefully doesn't stick with him.
And the Grizzlies leading by 14. Now Morant. Pass to Brooks. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And one of these modern wings who doesn't just shoot threes. Brooks is a tough guy to cover.
And he knocks down the first one. Both free throws good for Brooks. Here's Grant. Here's the 3. It's rebounded by Memphis. And here is Brooks. Pass to Morant. Puts up a 3. That shot off the mark. And the Trailblazers going the other way. The pass to Simons. Trailblazers moving the ball around. Kicks it out to Grant. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Grant's got 10 points in just the second half. Bain looking around. Morant outside. Passes it to Aldama. To the paint. Picked off in midair. Here's Simons. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. Steven Adams picks one up.
Initiative taken by Simons on offense there, attracting the defense, and that kind of attention helps him draw fouls.
First free throw is good. And Simons drops them both. Memphis leading by 11. Morant outside. Into the lane and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Grant outside. The 9-foot shot, and he connects with the jumper.
Not getting old here, seeing him make that lead pass with perfect timing.
Memphis has gone 1 of 3 from outside the arc since we've reached the 4th quarter. Pass to Adams. Hart against Brooks. Adams with the screen on Hart. Here's Brooks. 6 to shoot. Simons with the ball, and he trims the lead to single digits. Simons has got 12 points now in the quarter.
Not sure which clips they watched at halftime, but he has figured out how to attack the D, and they kept him in check in the first half. He's flipped it.
Now here's Morant. And that's out of bounds. It was last touched by Simons. Just 5 to shoot. Morant passes to Grant, gets a handout. Pass to Lillard. Good, and Grant gets the assist. Grant's got 5 assists tonight.
High drama here, guys. I mean, they've managed to get hot just when it looked like this thing was out of reach.
Now here's Morant. Spins. And another one falls. Amazing.
And this game has his name written all over it.
Greg, he's been phenomenal in offensive onslaught. Lillard from outside, and another 3 for Portland.
So many of the plays they're running designed to create opportunities from deep.
And I don't know how they keep doing this, but every time down, the resulting possession ends up at the three-point line and a fairly efficient shot attempt at that.
Making the most of the screen, that's how it's done.
And it's in the perfect spot, Greg. Frees him up to get all the way to the bucket.
Really not enough help there. Lack of communication on the backside. .109
left in the fourth quarter. And now a 10-point Memphis lead.
And now as the clock ticks down, this is going to end up as a solid victory here for Memphis.
They really lit it up in this one. Fantastic offensive performance.
Definitely just simply shot the ball well. One of those games to be proud of.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And they'll take the win tonight, setting the tone in the first matchup of this 4-game season series.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
He just looked like an orchestrator out there. His teammates kept running to the open spot, and he found them time and time again.
And both free throws good for Damian Lillard. Now here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant slams it in.
Making every effort to put this game on ice.
Love that the guys are staying aggressive late in this ball game, just not wanting to let go of the rope.
Now a timeout called by Portland. They trail by 10. 51 seconds left in the fourth. Simons finds Nurkic. Lillard outside. Good on the triple. Lillard's got 48.
It's been this way since halftime. Tremendous production from beyond the arc.
They're pretty infectious right here. Guys in good spirits, and percentages from downtown on the rise in the second half.
The rugged toughness of Morant. Excellent at fighting through there and capitalizing in style.
An almost entirely new group here for Portland. Watford's checked in. Justice Winslow comes in for Jeremy Grant. Nasir Little, he's checked in for Josh Hart. And it's Johnson in for Damian Lillard. On the free throw, no good. And it's the Trailblazers with the ball. It's between the shot clock and the game clock. Morant outside. Fades away. And Winslow pulls it down.
And I think they realize any hope of a comeback is gone.
Well, realistic at this stage of the game, they're going to lose this one, but will they take something from the loss?
Here's Little. It's 3-pointers off the mark. So it's Memphis picking up the win. Some good moments throughout this one, but they had the clear advantage down the stretch.
Yeah, I mean, I love the way they executed on both ends of the floor. Completely under control for the vast majority of the game. And whenever there was a misstep, they just didn't allow it to fester. And that's why they're going to walk away with the win.
And now let's check in with David Aldridge reporting from the sideline for our player of the game. David, take it away.
Thanks very much, Ja. A lot of swag on this team tonight. Who's responsible for that confidence?
I feel like we all talk to each other, even the coaching staff. Coach let us play with a lot of freedom. Everybody has the green light, so I mean, there's no reason to lack confidence when you have a coach who believes in you every step of the way and just let you go out there and play your game. So we always just preach, keep shooting, make or miss, and we're behind you. So.
You all look like a confident bunch, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
All right, David, great job. Thanks so much. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our broadcast. For Brett Berry, Greg Anthony, and David Aldridge, this is Kevin Harlan along with our 2K Sports crew. And now, Ja Morant.